When life corners you and everything feels like it's crashing down, you have two choices: fold or fight. No retreat, no surrender is not just a battle cry. It is a lifestyle, a mindset carved from the fires of struggle and the steel of determination. There will be moments when the weight of doubt threatens to crush your spirit, when every voice around you whispers that it's time to quit, but deep within you burns something greater, a relentless force that refuses to bow to fear. This is your moment to rise. Not tomorrow, not next year, now. This is your war to win, your dream to protect, your mountain to climb. You weren't made to run from pain or shrink in the face of adversity. You were made to stare it in the eye and say, I will not break. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every scar proves that you were tested and survived. So plant your feet, clench your fists, and declare to the universe, I will not retreat. I will not surrender. I will conquer. There will be days when quitting seems like the most logical option, when the storm is so loud that it drowns out your hope. But greatness is never born from comfort. It's forged in fire, built in chaos, and hardened in. When your legs are shaking and your mind screams for relief, that's when warriors are born. Not in the moments of ease, but in the fire of resistance. You're not here to tiptoe through life only to arrive safely at death. You're here to make a mark, to fight battles that matter, to leave a legacy that is beyond your time. No retreat means choosing courage, even when your hands tremble. No surrender means pushing forward even with tears in your eyes. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. The world will try to break you, but you have a weapon more powerful than anything it can throw: your will. And when your will is unshakable, nothing can stop you. So when the world pushes, you push back harder. You don't run. You don't bow. You rise. You must understand that fear is not the enemy. Complacency is. Fear shows up when you're on the edge of something great. When your comfort zone starts to crack, that trembling in your chest, that's growth. That's the sign that you're doing something bold, something that matters. Don't run from it. Embrace it. The difference between those who win and those who watch is the refusal to back down. No retreat means you face the doubt, the criticism, the failure, and still show up, still fight, still believe. Because surrender isn't just will, than just waving a white flag. It's settling for less than you're capable of. And you are capable of so much more. Look around you. Every champion, every legend, every history maker was once told they couldn't. They were doubted, underestimated, laughed at. But they didn't retreat. They didn't surrender. They chose to rise, to battle forward, to bleed for what they believed in. So must you. Let the world underestimate you. Let them mock you, but never let them outwork you. This is your fight, and you're not backing down. You don't need perfect conditions to begin. You don't need all the answers to take the first step. Waiting for perfection is just a disguised form of fear. The time to move is now, no matter how messy, uncertain, or hard it seems. Because action breeds courage, and courage builds momentum. Every powerful soul you admire quit and wait for a golden opportunity. They created it. Through grit, through failure, through relentless effort. No retreat means trusting yourself when the world doubts you. No surrender means holding your vision, even when the path disappears. It's in the sleepless nights, the solitary hours, the quiet determination, when no one is watching. That's where warriors are made, and you are one of them. Built not from privilege or luck, but from the fire of persistence. You don't need applause. You don't need approval. What you need is hunger, a hunger so deep that it makes quitting feel like death. That hunger is your weapon, your shield, your power. Feed it with action, strengthen it with belief, and march forward like your life depends on it. Because it does. There will be people who don't understand your vision. People who call you crazy, reckless, or unrealistic. Let them talk. You're not here to be understood. You're here to be legendary. No retreat means staying the course when no one else sees the destination. No surrender means keeping the flame alive when the winds of doubt try to blow it out. You're going to stumble. You're going to fall. But that's not failure. That's training. Every time you rise after falling, you get stronger. Every bruise is a badge of honor. Every hardship is a hammer that forges your character. You can't build resilience without resistance. You can't grow stronger without struggle. And you can't become unstoppable without first being tested. This is the price of greatness. This is the cost of chasing something real. Pay it with sweat, with tears, with time, with everything you have. Because the only thing more painful than the fight is living with the regret of retreating. So hold your ground, bear the pain, and roar louder than your doubts. You were born for this. No one is coming to save you. That truth can either break you or empower you. The world doesn't owe you comfort, fairness, or easy victories, but it does offer you one incredible gift: the power to choose. You can choose to stand when it's easier to fall. You can choose to fight when giving up feels justified. No retreat means taking responsibility for your life, every inch of it. No surrender means refusing to be a victim, even when life gives you every reason to be. This isn't about being fearless. It's about doing it scared. It's about waking up each day and choosing courage over convenience, power over excuses, progress over perfection. You've already come through so much. The fact that you're still standing means you're not done yet. There's more fight in you, more greatness, more purpose. Don't let your story be one of almost and maybes. Let it be a war cry. Let it echo with effort, persistence, and unbreakable will. Rise from the ashes, face your demons, and show them who you really are. When you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, remember this: pressure creates diamonds. That discomfort, that struggle, it's sculpting you into something better, something powerful. No retreat means staying in the fight, even when your soul is screaming for relief. No surrender means carrying the burden until your back breaks and still finding the strength to crawl forward. Strength is not born from what you can lift. It's born from what you can lift on, from what you refuse to let destroy you. You will be challenged. You will be tested. But with every blow, you rise. With every heartbreak, you heal stronger. You've got fire in your veins and thunder in your soul. And no storm, no enemy, no setback can stop what's destined to rise. You weren't created to be average. You weren't built to break. You were made to conquer. Let that fire inside guide you. Let it burn away your fear. Let it light the path through darkness. And when the battle roars, you roar louder. This is not the end. This is your uprising. You must realize that discipline is the difference between dreams and delusions. Motivation gets you started, but discipline keeps you going. When motivation fades, no retreat means showing up, even when you don't feel like it. No surrender means staying consistent, even when progress feels visible. The champions of this world are not those who always feel inspired, but those who act anyway, day in, day out, when it's boring, when it's hard, when it seems like nothing is working. That's when most people quit. But not you. You made a promise to yourself, to fight, to finish. And that promise is more sacred than any feeling. It's time to raise your standard. Time to stop treating your goals like wishes, and start treating them like obligations. Because if it matters to you, you'll find a way. If it doesn't, you'll find an excuse. Excuses are the language of surrender, but you speak the language of warriors. Action, effort, perseverance. So when the alarm rings, get up. When the doubts whisper, push forward. No retreat. No surrender. Not today. Not ever. There will be nights when you lie awake, wondering if any of this is worth it. When your heart aches from disappointment, and your mind questions everything. That's when you must remind yourself why you started. Why you bled, cried, sacrificed. No retreat means you anchor yourself to your purpose. When the tides of despair try to pull you under. No surrender means you find strength in your scars, not shame. Because every battle has brought you closer to who you're meant to become. This is not the time to collapse. It's the time to rise hard, fight fiercely. You didn't come this far just to come this far. There's more inside you, a depth you've yet to explore, power you've yet to unleash. Let the pain fuel your fire. Let the doubt ignite your defiance. You are not done. You are not broken. You are in the process of becoming. So take a breath, tighten your grip, and step back into the ring. This is your legacy. And legacies are written in moments just like this. Victory is not given. It is earned through grit, pain, and perseverance. The ones who taste it are those who refuse to give up when it gets hard. No retreat means you fight for your dream, like your life depends on it. Because in a way, it does. Your future, your peace, your freedom, they all depend on what you choose today. And today, you choose to rise, to push, to battle. You are not defined by your losses, your wounds, or your setbacks. You are defined by your comeback, your refusal to give in. You are the storm, the fire, the unbreakable force. And when history looks back, let it say this: that you were a warrior who never ran, never quit, never bowed. Let it say that in a world full of surrender, you stood unshaken. That when the battle roared, you roared back. And in the face of all odds, you kept moving forward. This is your fight. This is your fight. And it ends only one way: with victory. No retreat, no surrender.